Hey, it's Matt here with Peppercoat BBQ, and welcome back to the Peppercoat deck. Yeah, you saw the thumbnail. I'm disappointed. You saw the smoke coming up around me. You may think that's from where I just started some B&B lump oak here in my santamariagrill, but really this is coming from the rage and the disappointment that is within me because nobody told me that Sam's Club had quarter pound all beef hot dogs. I'm not in the club, or at least I wasn't in the club till a few weeks ago. Listen, some of you that watch this channel, I know you. I go to church with you. Some of you, I need an apology tomorrow, okay? And some of you are really close to me and you couldn't even say, hey, Dad. That narrows it down. They're even sold in the Sam's Cafe. So a lot of people know about these. Apparently it's a big thing. I never knew about this until 2 weeks ago. So are the hot dogs good? I don't know. We're going to try. But I hope I'm not as disappointed in these hot dogs as I am in all the people that didn't tell me this existed. This charcoal's been going for about 30 minutes. So I'm going to spread this out. You can see that it's ashed over. Looks pretty good. Don't want to cook these too fast. So I just laid the hot dogs out here on the grill, and I'm going to treat these the same way that I would a sausage since they're of similar size. Now, I love an all beef hot dog. Oh, look at that. Little doggy didn't learn the trick. It can roll over. I love an all beef hot dog. One of my favorites is the ballpark all beef. So I'm really curious to try these and see how they stack up against that. When I'm making hot dogs, I like to keep them rolling. It's kind of like the roller dogs in a service station, except you're doing this over an open fire on a grill. One thing I noticed about these already, and I may have nicked this when I opened the package, but you can see that the skin on this, the casing is busted open here. Since that casing's already busted open and I can hear these sizzling and they've only been on here for maybe 3 or 4 minutes, I'm going to go ahead and raise my rack up a couple of notches and get them just a little further away from the fire. These hot dogs have been on for probably about 10 minutes. I've been rolling them over constantly. And again, you want these to cook all the way through. And I'm going to do something now that may be a little controversial. I'm going to draw mine down right on the fire. I like my hot dogs brown. Some people call it burnt, whatever. But hey, that's the way I like them, okay? I know they're done all the way through, so I'm going to drop them down here now. Just let them get a little browner. Right now, they're a nice golden brown. Again, the biggest issue that I see with these cooking them is the casings on these are very thin and it has busted in many different places, ruptured. After just a minute or two down here on the coals, you can see these casings, they are busted open where these plumped up, and that's okay. It seems like that casing is a little thin. But these look good. I like that golden brown color on there, a little darker in some places. So I'm going to pull them off. Here's our hot dogs. Look at these. Man, these things look absolutely fantastic. I like the way they cooked. Wasn't crazy about the casings busting open that easy, but they look good. They smell good. I'm excited. Let's dig in. We'll try this first one here. I'm not putting anything on it. Just give it a bite. All right. So I stopped the video for just a minute because that hot dog was about 5,000 degrees on the inside. It was still very juicy, even though that casing had bursted open. When I bit into that, 5,000 degree hot dog juice just exploded in my mouth. So I let this cool down just a minute. And we're going to give it another try if I got any taste buds left. It's a good hot dog. It's not overly salty. It's not overly seasoned. It is very beefy. It's really good. How does it compare to the ballpark all beef that I typically buy when I make hot dogs? I still think that I like the ballpark better, but the ballpark, now they are very salty. This one's not nearly as salty, and it is bigger. I think flavor-wise, I prefer the ballpark, but these are really good hot dogs. If you're having a gathering, if you want something that's a little out of the norm, or if you're just like me and you really love hot dogs, then I would definitely suggest that you give Sam's Club a try. So going back to the beginning of the video, I told all of you who had not told me about this hot dog that I was very disappointed in you. And apparently it's no secret. I have found out since then that Sam's Club and Costco has some kind of big hot dog war going on. People go there and eat at the cafe just to get these hot dogs. Whatever, if that's what floats your boat. They are good. Am I disappointed in the hot dog? No. I mean, it's a good hot dog. Am I still disappointed in the people who didn't tell me about this hot dog? Maybe a little, but not nearly as much as I was in the beginning. And you take what you want from that. But I'll see you next time on Peppercoat BBQ.